All right, apparently we're back, so let's do this. Just bopping my head to this music. All right, I'll get restarted here in just a second, everybody. Shout outs to the tech team behind the scenes. This stuff always happens. As always, a good job taking care of everybody. So, all right, I will restart in 3, 2, 1, restarting. So anyway, I was about to eat turkey out of a box and keep beating up some putty patrol here. So turkey in a box that I found in the sewer, no less. So, all right, did everybody have a fun? Oh, I threw that enemy the wrong way. That's not good. And then I knocked him off the screen again. That poor guy, having a bad day. Oh, okay, Kimberly, get up there. Ooh, my rhythm's all off. There we go. So anyway, where were we? We were saving the world as teenagers with attitude, having a great time, avoiding some things that look suspiciously out of Mega Man 2. And yeah, guess we're gonna go ahead and run into a giant blob of eyes and turn into a Power Ranger again. It's morphin time, that's right. All right, let me get back into my groove here. So again, just to recap, you really want to hit enemies while they're on the ground. You really want to group them together so you can hit more than one at once. And you really don't want to fall off of things. That's like your recipe for success as a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers speedrunner. And you want to have good boss fights. So far so good, for the most part. This is just a lot of running around and getting chased very slowly by some putty patrol rejects. A little bit of damage, running through damage here that just kind of doesn't matter. And then we're gonna find out where all the Kool-Aid in Angel City gets kept here in just a second. Yeah, that was actually Bulk and Skull. They pulled the cord on the stream. Very, very unfortunate. Those guys just they really need attention. So anyway, we're floating in grape Kool-Aid now. It's fine. And we have to wait till our feet touch the ground before we can do anything. Yeah, because that's how feet work and swimming works. It'll be even more comical a little bit later in the level, but for now it's not too bad. Just gonna do some kind of tricky platforming actually. That was fine. Wasn't too bad. I kind of half missed a jump there, but then I recovered. I'll wait for that one, otherwise it'll just knock me down. And all right, we are basically through the midpoint. I mean, I'm just assuming that's how... I'm assuming everyone in California swims in grape Kool-Aid. That was kind of like my takeaway. Or Japan. I don't know if this is supposed to be Japan or California, depending on which version of the series. It's probably half Japan, half California. When you morph, you go to Japan. I think that's how that works. All right, so we're gonna get our feet for just a second, and then... Oh, God. The ground, it's so far away. I have to wait here. All right, there we go. All right, and again, really want to wait until your enemies are nicely planted on the ground there, if at all possible. Yes, you might say this level is going swimmingly. Have to wait here, unfortunately. If you're in California, Gambit's actually kicking back in a pool of grape Kool-Aid as we speak. It's amazing. All right, I really want to get on this platform. Perfect. Now we're good. Okay, and now we are to what I think is actually the hardest fight. I think this is the hardest boss fight in the entire game. So I'm gonna really focus here. Hopefully get some good patterns from the eye guy here. That is not a good start. He's really walking a lot. Yeah. And he's really dive bombing me a lot. I don't like either of those things. This guy's really dangerous. He takes a lot of hits, and he does a lot of really annoying attacks like that. I think I'm already almost through the first phase here, hopefully. He hit me with his Cheerios. It's also just tricky because it's such a long fight that if something goes wrong, you kind of have to... We haven't really had to worry about dying yet. Hopefully I won't have to worry about it here. I'm just gonna be pretty careful here finishing up. Should be 4 more hits and then my super. I'm just gonna avoid this, play it extra safe. Lost count, I think that's right. Okay, so this should kill him now. Yep, alright, we got it. Did not want to eat a death there. That would have been a long reset. Alright. So now we're up to area 4 already. This is going pretty well so far. And this is like a half-built hotel, I believe. We're going to be Zack again because I want to be able to use that. See, I really don't like these green guys. They're very poppy. Maybe that's why they're green. We'll do his cool kick for everybody a couple times here as well. See, I don't even know. See, he's just like, they come off, when you knock them down, they come off the ground in a jump. Oh, I guess I got him there. A lot of times enemies will die off screen and you won't realize it right away. And then the game will thankfully tell you that it is time to move on. Oh, I threw that guy off screen on accident. This little laser thing is not helping, actually. Thankfully, more box chicken also makes you invincible. Box chicken gives you iframes. I don't know if you all knew that. Oh no, he's got like 1 hit point left. There we go. Look. Oh, and see, he's crouched, so I can't throw him, apparently. Okay, that was good. I knew it was going to do that, but I just like that animation where you kind of like throw him into the ceiling. And he just comes like straight down for no reason. Seems very unpleasant, I don't know. Alright. Cleaning up here, moving along nicely. I think I got 1 or 2 more segments before it's morphin time. That guy decided to back off. I appreciate that. But then the green guy kind of came in at a nice angle, so that was good. There we go. That was better. And morphin time. Now this is my my favorite boss for certain reasons. He's also the weakest boss in the entire game, so we won't have to worry about him too much, thankfully. Try to get these 2 lined up here. Oh. Somehow he got just out of axe range. Alright. And this is a little auto-scroller section where I don't have to do too much other than not get run into by stuff, so let's kind of chill here for a second. This would be a great time if you were wanting to drop in a donation for the charity. This would be a great time. You're not going to miss anything. I'm just riding up a freight elevator that for some reason has exposed wiring and defense systems, so you know, why not drop in, you know, $5 or something like that if you're able. Alright, we're almost to the end here. You can tell because things are starting on fire. It's usually a dead giveaway. And this is the first spot where it's really easy just to kind of like randomly die, so I'm gonna be very safe there. It's kind of an awkward jump here. You have to somehow combo. There you go. Kind of get off of that thing. It doesn't look like you really have a lot of clearance to do it, but you get there. And then got a little off my angle there. There we go. Now I just want to climb. Good enough. All right, there we go. That would have been a good section for elevator music, Hotbot. All right, and now I like this part because I get to knock the enemies off the building. I do have to be I have to be a little bit careful in this section, otherwise, oh, I knew not to do that and I did it anyway. This will be a one-hit KO if I fall into any of these gaps, so I do not want that to happen. You would think getting a metal beam dropped on your head would also be a one-hit KO, but no. I guess they put something in those ranger helmets. Protects you from falling objects. It's like a hard hat, actually. You wouldn't know it by looking at it. Alright, gonna be extra safe here. Just do not want to fall to my death on live Twitch TV. Oh god. They just keep coming. It's like they're just molding these putties and throwing them out there. Can also overshoot that jump. I've done that before. Basically, on the top of this building, I've died in every way imaginable. So, for marathon's sake, I'm going to be very careful with these jumps. Alright, we're to the boss. Thank goodness. And I mentioned this is a pretty easy boss. His name is Genie. Genie is a wolf. You will always be able to hit him with all 4 of your attacks. All he does is go side to side, and even if he does get one of his attacks off, it's going to knock you in the direction that he's going to spawn from on the other side. So basically, you just run from side to side, wailing on him. And there he goes. That is Genie. So a little bit of a weird, we'll say, balance situation with this game. With Area 4 and Area 5, which we're about to do, also has a pretty easy end boss. And I don't think it's just a me thing, because it was like pretty easy the first time I fought it when I was just like playing this game for fun as well. Alright, so now we are going into a cave. Why are we going into a cave? I don't know, but we're going into a cave. Oh, I think there's a secret base in this cave. Pretty sure that's where I end up, so let's go with that. And again, just trying to get everybody, get the whole family together. Line them up, knock them down. The usual. For whatever reason, for me, it actually seems easier in the last couple levels. I don't know why. Maybe you get warmed up by the time you get to this part of the run. Maybe they're more throwable. It's like new and improved throwable putties. Come here. There he goes. Yeah, this game just has, like, again, it's got a lot of the good fan service, I would say, for the most part. Probably a lot of stuff. Actually, I know for a fact, because I went back and watched, like I said, I went back and watched most of Season 1 when I started running this game. Pretty much everything's in here that's in the game, so. No, not that. This is the Dark Warrior. He's very mysterious, I guess. It's got like a thing for smoke bombs. Come my timing a little off here. Anyway. It's just tricky because there's an optimal way to do, like, basically each segment of the run because of the way the enemies spawn and the way you can move and throw and all that, and it's just so hard to do. It's so hard to do optimally. It's truthfully very intimidating as someone who's been learning this run for a while now. Ah, come on. Don't do that. It's rude. I wanted to throw that the other way. That's okay. Casual DMCA, Dave. See, that thing's here just kind of screwing up my fights again. Because when stuff gets knocked down, it, whoops. There we go. Have this health up here. I think one of the things that's helped, my understanding is, one of the things that's helped for people who've gotten extremely good at this run is the run has been pretty thoroughly tasked. So, you know, there's like an ideal, the game is basically solved, and I think technically everything is, you know, humanly possible, so. Oh my gosh. Look, little laser dude, stop helping. There we go. Okay, did not want to do that. There, I wanted to do that, kind of. I think, you know, there's a reason the Power Rangers always win, and it isn't always because the Power Rangers are so amazing. A lot of times it's because the other side is fairly incompetent in their tactics. Let's just be honest. You do the same thing every time, Rita. Why do you expect different results? All right. So we do have a giant frickin' laser here, which is definitely the hallmark of any evil villain. We're just gonna wait for the giant evil laser to pass. I guess I can run through the last little bit of it there. I don't really care about these putties, and then we'll go ahead and blow up the evil laser with our special power. There we go. And continue onward, because apparently it's just like plugged into the side of the lab like a, I guess it needed like a full outlet there. There's enemies off screen that I'm killing, I promise. Alright, and then we are to the boss fight. Final boss fight we will do as a ranger against the Dark Warrior. This is a pretty easy boss fight once I kind of get him going. That was not a great start, but he was hopping away a lot. He's basically going to throw a lot of smoke bombs. He's going to spawn usually kind of like on the other side of me, although sometimes he'll kind of spawn on the near side. He'll also throw bombs from above, but they have like basically no range, so you kind of just like sidestep them. I'm getting kind of some weird patterns with where he's respawning. He doesn't usually just respawn right next to himself like that. There we go. But yeah, you can get a full cycle on him. He's almost to phase 2. Yeah, he's in phase 2 now. His weapon changed. Very predictable. Not too much to say here. Just kind of wailing on him. He did get a hit in on me. That's better than he usually does. And almost dead. Again, just kind of like with the other stuff, very important to let him actually hit the ground before we keep going there. All right, so that is the end of the solo levels. And now it is time for the 2 Megazord fights. Cool cutscene here. If you're a fan of the game, you get to watch like the whole cinematic in SNES form there. But now it's a fighting game for the last 2 levels, so this guy's actually hits pretty hard. So the biggest thing here is I have a dash attack. The dash attack is extremely powerful, and then you kind of just pin him down here. This is a good sequence here. I just want to pin him in this corner and not let him out, basically. Yeah. Okay, that fight went about as well as it can. He never really broke contain on me. That is the Mutitis, by the way. I was really bad, Wendy, when I first started learning the game. I was very inconsistent, and then I read the manual. Shoutouts to my friend Firebird Lover, who suggested reading the manual, and I learned about the dash attack. The dash attack is pretty cheesy, so that's basically what I go with. And then this is the final boss of the game. This is the Cyclopsis. Very similar fight, probably looks like, but he's got some pretty scary attacks, especially in the second half of the fight. And I'm kind of just trying to do a lot of the same stuff for now, but I wanted to keep him in that corner, but he kind of broke contain. There we go. He put himself back in contain. That was nice of him. Kind of hit him in the feet. There we go. Okay, so that's phase 1. I had to look up, for him, I had to look up the instruction manual online. Thankfully, it wasn't too hard to find, but yeah, that was a very valuable, honestly, like I probably got most of my speedrun tech from the instruction manual, if I'm being honest. And other runners' VODs, of course, because there's a lot of people who have run this game and they're much better at it than I am, but for me, this is going pretty well so far. We'll see how it ends up here. I don't want to jinx it, because this can go south in a hurry, so if he has one special that he is now able to do. Okay, never mind. He decided he wanted to use his little abilities, thankfully. Just focus here, try to finish this up. I do not want him to kill me. That would be very, very bad for the run. Almost there. And trying to finish him with the cool. Oh, I didn't quite get it. Okay. Don't you dare. Got him. Okay, that's time. All right, so that was about a 35-27. That is time. Didn't hit the button right away, but it's on the final hit on him, so there we go. We'll take it. And I am going to go ahead and throw something up here, because the way Zack is portrayed in the end sequence here is not my favorite thing. So we're going to go ahead and put up alternate Zack for everybody. Just dropping some moves on everybody at the juice bar. Pretty good dude. He's pretty cool. Got me through some tough times there in that run. So shoutouts to Zack. Shoutouts to all of the other Power Rangers. And yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I'm really glad I got to run this game in a marathon. It's just been a fun game to learn over the last couple months, and it's neat to have an opportunity to show it off. I really hope everybody enjoyed it. I really liked watching everybody in chat kind of getting into all of the nostalgia and everything of the game. It was something I watched a lot as a kid, although I will truthfully say I don't remember playing the game much, but it's been fun to learn. It's a good speed game. It's very casual. It's very easy to pick up and learn, and then to get extremely, extremely good at it is so optimized for like the world record run and everything, which is like I think a 27 something. So, but all in all, I'm really happy with the run. Stick around. There's a lot more to come. I'll be back in just a few minutes doing a randomizer race of Super Mario RPG against my good friend Sonny. So. Look forward to that. We got Casual Geek Dave on the mic along with Rubicante. They're going to be calling the race for everybody, and should be a lot of fun. So Since you might not see me for a few hours, I just want to say thanks again to everybody for having me here at Retro Gaming Live. This was fun. This is my first event with you all. You can find me on twitch.tv/moonblazewolf. I do a mix of casual playthroughs and speedruns and randomizers, and I usually stream 3 or 4 times a week, so appreciate it. We'll get set up for the next run, and thanks everybody.